Let's talk about the downsides of a water storage system. There are many properties still in the UK that are heating their domestic hot water for their homes with a water storage system. Now, this may be direct, heating the water from an immersion element, or it may be indirect, working alongside a condensing boiler, for example. Now, there are some major downsides to water storage, and I'm going to educate you through a few of those downsides today. First of all, water storage, often you have the cylinder in the airing cupboard. Now, let's take a second to think about the positives of people's airing cupboards. You love that it's warm. You can put your towels there, so you've got a nice warmed towel when you get out of the bath. But let's think about that for a second. That airing cupboard is only so hot because of all of the heat coming from that immersion cylinder. You're paying for that heat. You're paying to heat the water. So why is so much heat escaping into the airing cupboard? Basically, that cylinder is a giant copper tank. Copper conducts heat. So of course you've got a massive amount of heat loss there. Even with the use of an insulation jacket or a well-insulated cylinder, you are still going to be losing heat at around 2.5 to 3.5 kilowatts in a 24-hour period. That's a huge amount of heat to be losing when we are in an energy crisis. Let me show you exactly what I mean. So here we have a cylinder. Your cylinder is full of 100 litres of water. Nice, hot water ready for you to use throughout the property. What happens is you then, for example, draw a shower. You take 40 litres out of the cylinder and have a beautiful shower. You should be left, theoretically, with 60 litres still in your cylinder ready to use throughout the property. However, what happens is as soon as you start to use water from the cylinder, it will fill up, and it will fill up with cold water. That then is going to bring the whole temperature of the cylinder down again. So you no longer have 60 litres of hot water ready to use. You have instead 100 litres of lukewarm water, which then the element needs to kick in again to heat that water right back up to the temperature you need for if and when you need it again. What is the point in storing hot water for when you may or may not need it in the home? Doesn't it make more sense to heat water on demand as and when you need it? Have a look at our other video about our aqua-efficient water system. That will be able to provide a brilliant alternative to not storing hot water, but still having hot water on demand.